What's up, guys? It's Coach Anton. We're here at Peterson Grapplers. I got my friend and arch nemesis Aaron here today, and we're going to talk about another basic tenet of wrestling for jiu-jitsu, or the series I was calling Wrestling for White Belts. We're going to talk about the snap down. And today, for the simplicity's sake, to keep the video short, we're just going to talk about, hey, how do I get my partner either down to the mat or get their hands on the mat, right? So we're going to start off with a really basic tie, right? I have my collar tie, which is always elbow down, hand on the neck, right? And I have my inside tie, which is going to be inside the armpit. For this drill, for this move, we're going to pretend that he's going to be up here at my elbow, so he has a control tie as well. If he didn't, right, if his hand was down, we would move to something else, right? But we have collar tie, inside tie, he's on the outside. The first thing we're going to talk about, right, is the basis of what my hand is doing, right? If I pull on Aaron, right, and I pull on his neck, right, he's really strong on his neck. So if I pull, it's hard to pull him down. So the first thing you have to understand is how to slide your hand down the head and then make him look down. Kind of like you guys go to the beach, right? There's sand in your towel, you're sitting there, you're whipping the towel, right? This is the motion you have to understand. So when you guys are starting out learning your snap, just stand nice and square, and you're going to pretend like you're whipping a towel. Your elbows are going to come up, hands going to slide down, and you're whipping the towel, trying to put someone's hands down on the mat. Rotate this way a little, right? So I'm just trying to go up, down, hands on the mat, right? And I'm learning how to whip the towel, okay? We're going to do 2 quick snaps from here, right, off of a motion, right? So the first one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bump him with my elbow to kind of get him to move back as I step forward, right? Now I never want to snap to my lead leg. Why? It's pretty obvious. I snap to my lead leg, he grabs my leg, right? So this motion is just to get him moving, and then I'm going to take my leg away, and I'm going to snap him down. Now you watch what he just did, right? Perfect example of the defensive part, right? When you're working the offense, this guy might not be moving, right? So maybe I go here, and I snap, come back, and he doesn't move, right here, right? But for this partner, when you guys are practicing, notice he drops his hands and he gets out, right? He's out of there. Why? He doesn't want to stay in the head hands. So that's how you can practice it. He's practicing the defense, I'm practicing the offense. I got collar tie, inside tie. Push, I lay back snap, and he comes through, right? Using that momentum, right? He's using that pull, right? Because if he doesn't move, you can tell, like his hands are going to snap the mat, right? When he doesn't move. And now I'm going to go hit my go behind, my crucifix, my seatbelt, right? All that stuff in jiu-jitsu, right? But if he uses that momentum, he can hit his hands and get out of it, right? I push, I snap, he hits his hands, and now we're back into good position. So that's how you can drill that first one, right? So that's an option if he gets snapped down. Now the second one, right? The second one, I'm going to do the same attack. I push, and I snap, and what's going to happen is he's not going to let me pull him down. He'll brace himself, and his hand's going to come on the inside like this. Come a little closer, right? See, now he has the inside tie, right? So we were here, I push, wait. I push, I snap, he braces, his hand comes inside. Right now, it's hard for me to snap. So as this happens, my hand's going to do like a little windmill, snap, pop. All right, and then I snap again, right to that side. I always snap to my back leg. That allows me to circle behind my opponent. So I'm going to do the whole thing, okay? Watch, we'll do it slow. All right, collar tie, inside tie. Push, he braces, snap, down. All right, one more time. Push, snap, he braces, snap, and then he goes ahead and runs through, right? If he didn't do the post hands and run, what will it look like? Kind of like the first one I did, right? He'll push, snap, and he just hits his hands, I hit my go behind, right? If you guys are confused, I'll give you one more, same position. If you guys are confused or having a hard time getting to that position, you can start there as well. Let's say I start here, and I'm a lefty. So my right foot's already back, and I just grab the armpit, right? So what I really want him to do is get this leg this foot to step back. So if I drop my elbow, he already did it automatically, and they might, right? Some people, like, I'll drop my elbow, he steps back right away. There's your snap, right? If they don't, all I have to do is put my hand on the outside of his arm, right? If I do here, he just down blocks, grabs my hand, right? But if I go here, now I get his foot to step back. Okay, so quick review. All right, first one. We'll do without you spinning it. All right. Collar tie, inside tie. Don't pull the neck. Learn how to go down on the head. All right. Push, snap. All right, go behind. Second one. All right. Push, snap, braces. There's your second one. All right. And the third one, we're just going to start lefty here, right? And we either go here, snap, or he doesn't move off this and just fake, snap it, right? So all those motions are just trying to get him to do this. All right, we're trying to get his chest forward and his foot back. And we're also trying to not hurt Aaron because he's already a little beat up. Look at how, well, he's pretty today. Some days he's ugly, but he's doing good today. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, obviously like, subscribe. Check out Teach Me Grappling as well. Peterson Grappler's out here. He's on the internet too. Watch some of his fights. All right, and we'll be back with more stuff. Thanks.